this is going to be a demonstration of how to use the cleaning software to clean data from the web portal for Smart Moms. So the first thing you'll need to do is log into the web portal and select the tab labeled Patients on the left. And what you'll see is all the patients will be listed, and you'll want to go to the turquoise blue button on the very right that's labeled Export Found Patients, and select this. Now the data you'll see here has all these fields checked. It's important that you leave all these fields checked as is, and then click the dark blue button at the very bottom that's labeled Export to CSV. You'll be prompted to open with Microsoft Excel. Select OK, and you can see the data. If you notice, some of it looks pretty clean already, but some of it, for example, if we go to the weight records in column X, all the weight records are in one cell, and you have the date and the weight in a bracket. So it's kind of hard to look at and to identify what your subject has been doing on a daily basis. So you want to save this file anywhere you want. Let's save it to the desktop, but you'll need to save it, very important here, as an Excel workbook. So we'll save this file as Smart Moms data. And then another important thing is to shut it down. Close the file. Don't leave it open. Then you'll want to open the Smart Mom cleaning program, which we've been calling Smart Moms Data Storage, and select the tab, the sheet, called Baseline Data. On the Baseline Data sheet, you'll see a green button called Clean Downloaded Dashboard Data. You want to click that. As soon as you click that, you'll be prompted to select the file you just downloaded from the Smart Moms web portal. So say OK, and we'll go down to the file we just downloaded, which is Smart Moms Data, and hit OK. And you'll see a series of functions start to perform. Give it a couple minutes. Here it goes. What you're seeing right now is the data being organized into columns and separated so that you can see it. And this is the daily weights. And next you'll see this sheet being cleaned and look more pretty to look at. And finally, you'll see the accelerometer data organized by dates in one column and steps, total number of steps in the next. You might see at the very top it says that it's not responding. It's just working. So give it time. Don't get frantic and think you made a mistake. It's just going through the cleaning process. And now we're running to the end. And depending on the speed of your computer, this is going to be a lot quicker. When I ran this at Pennington, it was quite a bit more quick. And now it's done. You'll know it's done because you'll be back to the main baseline data page, and now you'll be able to see that the data has been nicely organized into columns. Phone numbers look like phone numbers. The number of weight graph views, all these things are put into different columns, and everything looks nice and neat. The data daily weight sheet is exactly what it sounds like. You will have daily weights organized And you'll also have daily weights, which means that it's by day of gestation. This is the way the model picks up data, so it's very important to look at it in this way. And then finally, the weekly weight sheet, which is again plotted for purposes of the individual counseling dashboard. You'll need to click this green button called Calculate Weekly Weights. We'll quickly do that, and it does the calculation. We need that because that's what the body trace records get uploaded into the counselor dashboard as. And we had this as a button because we might change our mind later of how these weekly weights are calculated. Right now they're just taking averages over the week. And then the dated steps. These are the steps logged in per date. And then we're done. So now you'll want to save the file. And I always recommend saving it by the date. So let's put this up on the desktop too, which I don't recommend putting it on the desktop. You probably want to organize that better, but we'll save it by 11/23 because that's today's date. That way you know the last time that this file was refreshed and cleaned. And this completes the demo on cleaning.